Hi, my name is Lexi, and this is me. I am going to use this digital story to inform you about something that is very near and dear to my heart. You have probably already guessed by now from these pictures of what it might be. You think you got it? It's
alcohol.
Well, not just alcohol in general, mainly beer. Brewing beer is one of my hobbies. You see, I hail from the state of New Hampshire, where beer drinking is something we are proud of. Isn't my home state beautiful? One more. Okay, back to beer. A few years back, New Hampshire was the state to beat for most beer drunk per person in the country. And then someone did beat us. North Dakota. They beat us by just a few hundred gallons, the drunks. However, a big reason that New Hampshire is one of the biggest beer drinking states is probably because we are surrounded by craft breweries in New Hampshire and in Vermont. Also, the winters are absolutely frigid in New England. We have to do something to keep warm. And along with many others in the area, my parents also jumped on the home brewing bandwagon and bestowed the hobby onto me and my fiancé. Aren't they presh, by the way? So yes, I brew my own beer. And no, we don't have humongous vats like this. And yes, the brewing process looks intimidating, but actually it is easier than most soufflés. The main ingredients you need are barley, or some kind of grain, hops, yeast, and water. Mix them all together and you, hopefully, get beer. So I am just going to go through a quick crash course with you on the home brewing process. First, you steep the grain/barley like a tea bag in a big pot of water for a while, then you take it out. You bring it to a boil, then you add malt extract, which is dried or caramelized grains. Now malt can be either dry or wet. Either way, you mix that in too. Let it boil some more, then you get to add the hops in. Boil, boil, boil. Now you have wort, or unfermented beer. Then you need to let it cool to about 70 degrees Fahrenheit. We use a wort chiller for this. It circulates cold water through the pipes to bring the 200-degree plus temperature down quicker. It takes a while anyhow, which gives you time to squeaky clean all of the equipment you are about to use with sanitizer. Any bacteria or germs that touch the wort after this could spoil the beer. You siphon the wort into an ale pail, sprinkle the yeast on top, and then, depending on the recipe, it has to sit for a week or two to ferment. After it has fermented, you boil some sugar and mix that into the pail. This will carbonate the beer. You then siphon it into empty, clean bottles and cap them. Let them sit for at least 2 weeks to carbonate. And you get beer! So there you have it, beer brewing in a very condensed nutshell. Granted, there are many variations and methods on how to brew your own beer, but these are the basics. But really, who doesn't love a hobby you can drink later? And yes, he is shirtless. If you ever have a hankering for some brew, you are more than welcome to stop by. We have tons of brewskis to go around. Or you can go with us to one of our favorite breweries, the Hofbrauhaus in Rosemont. But be warned, they spank you there.
I wasn't born for digging deep holes. I'm not made for paving long roads. I ain't cut out to climb highline poles, but I'm pretty good at drinking beer.